Hi, this is Comella, and today we're going to take a brief look at my resume. I assume if you're here watching this video that you already know something about me and you want to find out some more detail and hear me talk about my background. So that's the purpose of this video, and I hope you enjoy it, and please contact me for additional information, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Let me start off by telling you that I am an American citizen, originally from Washington, D.C., and currently I'm living in Gothenburg, Sweden, and I do have a permanent residency and work permit. My most recent professional experience was with National Rural Utilities Cooperative Finance Corporation, or CFC for short, and CFC is about a $20 billion balance sheet sized company. And at CFC, I was an associate vice president of structured finance, and I worked in our G&T lending group, and I managed about 20 of our 50 or so generation and transmission clients. At CFC, I originated over $1.6 billion in deals, and that includes the largest ever loan package in our company's history, and also, of course, the largest syndicated loan in our company's history, and one of the first ones at that. And that was $914 million, and that was to unrated G&T credit, and it was a 5-year unsecured facility. And getting a deal like that done was something that the rating agencies said couldn't be done. And well, we got it done. It was oversubscribed, and it was at a rate that was very favorable, well, both to the company and to the investor. So everybody was happy with that deal. As part of the approval process, I take loans to the credit committees, take them to the investment committees, and in the case of large loans like this one, I took this all the way to the board of directors of our company, and gave my presentation and answered the questions from all the various board members. Next up is MCG Capital Corporation, and MCG stands for Media and Communications Group, and MCG is a principal investment firm, kind of venture debt and venture capital mix, depending on the type of investment and the type of capital required and the risk and return profile. We did deals ranging from, straight equity to straight loans to everything in between. So I joined MCG in June of '99 as an intern in between my first and second year at business school at Georgetown. And then during my second year in business school, I worked part-time at MCG while I also completed my studies. So, and then I went full-time and stayed with the company through its IPO, and left in June of 2003. At MCG, I was in the sponsorship and underwriting group, and I worked on over $150 million in deals. Next up is HSBC Mortgage Corporation, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail here on this sort of pre-business school experience, but anyway, I worked at HSBC for about 5 years in between undergraduate school and graduate school, and this was again in the Washington, D.C. area. Next up is the education department, and you can see I've received my MBA from Georgetown in 2000, and during my time at Georgetown I was working part-time, as I mentioned, at MCG Capital in my second year, and I was also vice president and director of research of our investment club, and participated in a lot of the other stuff that we had going on at Georgetown. So. Next up is the computer skills and experience section, and as you can imagine, I guess, with someone with an MBA and a number of years of experience at financial firms, I have pretty advanced Excel skills, and that includes everything from building financial projections, models, cash flow statements and analysis, return on investments, customer profitability, and all the other things that we look at when making investment decisions. Also, of course, advanced user of the other Microsoft tools, Word and PowerPoint, which I used quite a bit at CFC, especially preparing investment presentations to the investment committee and to the board of directors and various investors and companies and that sort of thing. So that's it in that department. Next up is the web and internet skills and experience section, and that's kind of a long section. I'll let you go through in more detail on your own, but the basic summary is that I'm a self-taught basic webmaster and publisher, internet publisher. I work with the various tools, the Photoshop, some various WYSIWYG editors, and also insert some of my own code in there myself. I work with the various publisher networks such as Yahoo and Google, both as advertiser and a publisher. I work with various affiliate programs and networks such as Commission Junction, Share a Sale, Clicks Galore, Amazon, Cafe Press, and others. And through those programs, I receive checks and transfers and affiliate revenues, and not a huge amount, but it's going in the right direction. I also own and manage a portfolio of over, I guess it's getting close to 250 domain names. A lot of them, most of them are parked right now in various programs, and they're earning revenue from the traffic that comes to them. I'll wrap up by telling you a little bit about some of my personal interests and hobbies. And I guess one of my favorite hobbies is photography. And you can see some of my pictures up at sweden06.com. And some of my other interests are really anything outdoors, from skiing and fishing to camping and hiking and just walking in the nature trails around where we live here in Sweden, and in the Rocky Mountains where I went to undergraduate school, and in Montana where I own some land. Let me wrap up by just thanking you for your time today, and please contact me for additional information or to set up a teleconference or personal meeting. Thank you.